started. Howdy. So, this is a little different for me today, but I'm very honored to do this video. And you might ask, who is my special guest? And this is my dear friend and animal advocate, Missy Jordan. And am I allowed to call you Missy Jordan still?
You can,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, I know you as Missy Jordan. Missy Jordan.
I never changed my last
okay,
name.
Missy Jordan. So, anyways,
I mean, you were there.
I was there. So, me and Missy have been friends for a long time, and we'll get into that in a minute. But the reason why I wanted to bring her on is, as a person who appreciates animals and wild animals, and feel bad when they're injured, I wanted to bring her on because I just feel so motivated, not on just a friendship level, but on a level of not very many people do what this angel for animal does. And Missy, take it away and just tell them, where are we? Why do you do what you do? And how they can help you.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are Medina Raptor Center, and we're located in Medina County, Spencer Township. We are a private facility, so we don't allow tours. More to come on that.
Mm-hmm.
I have known Jason. I don't want to date us.
Let's
really.
do it. You can do it. Arlington Veterinary Clinic, where I worked, was our first encounter.
Yes. So, fun fact, I worked at a funeral home, crematory, and went to pick up at Jason's work, and not nice the first time I met him.
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
So, picking up deceased pets to take them back to our facility to do cremations, and they weren't labeled.
No, they weren't labeled.
And that was rude. That was the first rude thing. So then when I questioned this one about it, I said, well, we need to weigh them so we know how to charge appropriately. And your response was?
Well, that's not fair because deceased animals that are frozen weigh more than alive animals. I don't know.
We still don't know.
I know, we still don't know.
So if anybody knows.
Let us know if you know.
Yeah, please let us know.
So that was our first encounter. That was our first official meeting.
Yeah.
And from that point forward, inseparable.
Absolutely.
Inseparable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
And I did a small benefit for you a few years ago.
Incredible.
Thank you. So, so with me with jewelry, I didn't know how to help her in Medina Raptor Center. And I decided to have my friend who is in the Smithsonian a museum collection, who cuts gems for a living. I had him we put on a very fancy event, very small scale, and we had people come in who wanted to donate to her, but also go home with something small. We had him bring in his gemstones that he faceted, and we then gave quite a large percentage to Missy and the foundation here, so the organization here. So I found a way to bridge the gap between what I do and what she does, and for benefit, and here we sit even stronger now than ever before.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and then just tell them, like, when did the center here start? Started by your mom, I think?
Bird brain.
Yeah, Bird Brain. We love her. We call her Bird Brain.
Nothing's more appropriate. There is no other name.
She's the best.
Yeah.
She's the
So
best.
my mom, in the early 80s, actually started the SPCA for Medina County and funded that. Kind of ran that by herself. Back then it was all brand new. And we really just morphed from there, finding a need or seeing a need for wildlife, and started with a category 1, raised a lot of raccoons, squirrels, things like that. At the time you can't now, at least in this area. And nobody was doing bird of prey. So I remember being young and sitting on the cabin porch with my mom and dad and a falconer and a veterinarian that we still use today. And we just had a dream and figured it out. Yeah. So my parents did a lot of studying at Minnesota Raptor Center, and a lot of training, and got their category get a permit for birds of prey.
So, and stick with us, please, because I don't want this just to be an interview. We have so much more to show because we are going to show you some of the birds. And would we be allowed to see the eagles today? Are we allowed to?
Yeah,
so we're going
can.
to take a very special trip with her, and we're going to see some bald eagles in real life, which are not only majestic but also equally terrifying to me. But and then she has a bird that she named after my dog, that when we first became friends, she named this amazing bird after Onyx. So I'd like you all to meet Onyx as well. So stay tuned. Also, could I mention the time when, because I think this is amazing, when I called you really late at night and I said, hey, I got a problem. I have an exotic bird that I have that needs rescued. And I drove it out here in a Tupperware container, and you looked at me and said, it's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon.
I literally thought I had the most exotic of all animals,
You
and
did.
I thought I had a rare species of bird that needed to be rescued. It walked into an auction facility. I was seated in the back at an auction for, vintage jewelry, and this bird walked in the back door, and everyone looked down like, is that really a bird? So it just walked down the aisle, and then it turned around, and it was going to go back out the door, and I thought, it's injured, so I made it a nest inside of a Tupperware box with leaves and sticks because natural environment. And then I raced it out here an hour and 15 minutes away, and it was only a carrier pigeon. So, and her mom looked at me like, now who's the bird brain?
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm so happy to spend time with you today, and thank you for being transparent for our viewers to be able to take them onto the grounds. Absolutely. How can they help you? I know finances are always difficult. Prayers are welcome, and blessings are welcome, of course.
Absolutely.
Is there anything that they can do for you if they're motivated by this video to say, I really want to help out. I have a little extra money, and I want to help out. So do you have like little adoption things or little donation things that they can do?
We do, yeah.
Okay,
especially with the holidays coming up, what do you get that person that has everything? That's a really great point. Sponsorships. You can sponsor a bird, and it helps us financially to obtain our mission and keep it going. And you get a nice little packet, a picture, a bio, and a certificate of adoption, certificate of sponsorship. And but if you go to our website, medinaraptorcenter.org, there are a lot of ways. There's Amazon wish list, Chewy wish list. Obviously, cash donations are very important, but all of that is right there on that tab under donations.
Good, thank you. I'm never afraid to ask for a donation when it's for something that I truly believe in. And you have to understand, I truly believe in this place. And my mother made a donation today. She always does. And I am also going to make a donation while I'm here today because it's really that important, And when I tell you guys, I appreciate your super chats in my lives and stuff. I have a great tendency to, when those come in, hand them off to somebody else because I believe that I'm very well cared for and I don't really need for anything, but it's organizations like this that do. So I appreciate you watching. Do you want to cover anything else? Like how many volunteers do you have? Or
we are so lucky. We are so lucky. Even through COVID and trials, and we have just an amazing group of people. So we have about 50 volunteers. We run 2 shifts, 7 days a week. You don't get holidays here. You don't get time off. You definitely don't get PTO. But the people are so passionate and just truly amazing. And maybe we'll surprise them and get them on video too. So
I think that'd be cool if they don't mind. No, we might get a couple of the volunteers on video. And as you can see by her board, she's extremely busy. And she said to me, do I have to need to clean this up? And I said, no, leave this alone. And she's like, we're still in September according to my calendar. And I'm like, of course you are. You're busy feeding birds, you know what I mean? And rescuing them. I do want to talk, we'll go walk because a great intro, a very strong intro. And I want to see what you've done. And then if you could just touch on some of the success stories for them, because it would uplift my viewers very much to know that if they do make a donation, that it's going to something that truly, matters.
Yeah, we'll be happy to talk about some and show you some of the patients that are with us right now. So.
Yeah. Give me a hug. We're so far away from each other. Give me a hug. I love you so much. I love you. I love you forever. We'll hold you there and we'll be right back with you guys. Okay? Okay, so we decided to come outside and meet my little friend over here. So let's let's wait until he comes on. Wait, he's deciding to come over here now. Hello, Onyx. Hello. How are you doing? What you working on? You big bird? What are you doing? Hi. Oh, you want a little... Here, he's waiting for something. You want that? Tell us about him, please.
So Onyx is still a youngster, and he came to us with a pretty sad story. He was stolen from his nest by a hawk and taken, and his parents tried to get him back and scared the hawk, and the hawk then dropped him. So he ended up with 2 broken wings as a very little baby, and I can't even describe really how intelligent he is and how busy he is. He is constantly busy. So we're really looking forward to continuing to work with him, training him, and adding him to our educational program.
Absolutely. He's so happy. Hi, Onyx.
I hope so.
Hi, Bubba. What you doing in there? And look at all those toys down here. I mean, he is
disaster.
really, he's super busy. Hi, Onyx. Well, we'll let you do your thing, okay, buddy? I know. You want a little close-up?
He's really lucky that the volunteers are so in love with him as well, and they buy him fidget
so
toys.
Cute. Hi there, big guy. You're so adorable. All right, we'll pause there. So here we are past Onyx's, and these structures are amazing. How many of these do you have approximately?
We have over 50 enclosures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50
Fantastic.
enclosures.
Let's walk.
Just don't trip.
Just take me where you want to take me.
So
Show
I
me
think
what
it's
you can.
important to talk about what we do, right? Just so people know. So we do carry lots of permitting from the federal government, from the state, and we have education ambassadors. So education birds who can't be released back into the wild for one reason or another, and they live with us permanently. They do programs off-site. They're absolutely incredible. Several hundreds of thousands of people get to see them a year, and we get to educate and learn how to coexist together.
Absolutely.
And then we have our rehab part of things, so the birds that come in that need our help and then get to be released.
Fantastic.
So we can talk to Val if you would like. Val
Sure.
has a pretty cool story. We'll see how she wants to
Yeah. I don't want to disrupt anyone or be disrespectful to our friends. Where are you going? You want to come over here?
Look at all the feathers.
Oh, wow.
So I can even talk, and Val is on our website as well, so you can see her. So she's a red-tailed hawk.
Okay.
She
Can I go over here, do you think?
Sure.
And maybe kind of position the camera this way?
She did poop on her enclosure,
well, that's
but
okay.
other than that, yes.
Well, here, let's turn around. Let's just go real slow and turn around. Hi.
So she has a swing perch because she just absolutely loves to
Is that a
swing.
good view? If I hold it here, can you see?
Yeah, you can see her.
What you doing?
So Val actually flew through a methane gas flame, which is a common situation for birds. She loves that perch. And she came in with no feathers, skin was all burned, and I think you can see, yes, you can.
See it?
You can see that her beak is not formed, so it's more of a chicken beak. And that's Val's issue as to why she has to live with us. She can't rip and tear like a normal bird, so she can't eat in the wild.
And what is she again?
A red-tailed hawk.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Wow, is she big?
She is.
Can you see her well on the camera? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Wow. You're a big one, huh?
She is.
It's so strange because I see them all the time, you know, especially by the highways. Never known them to be that big.
She is extra large.
Yeah, she really is.
She
okay.
gets great
Thank you,
food
sweetheart.
and veterinary care. so
Hey,
that's
oh,
always
look at how big. Look at your color, too. Hi, sweetheart. How cool is that? Yeah, and it's amazing to see those things so close up, you know?
Yeah,
when we see them flying
absolutely.
around, we never see them that
Let's
much.
go.
Sure.
We can
Sure.
go this way.
Okay, let's do it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We can kind of go through here, and we will
Sure.
have an opportunity to get some birds out. We can kind of switch gears from education to more of our rehab and look
Okay.
into some of those enclosures
Okay.
and get a sneak peek. So rehab birds we keep real quiet.
Exactly.
And we don't let anybody see them often. And so we'll just take a look and talk about this one eagle. It's an incredible story.
I have to be quiet because I'm always so loud.
You can go ahead and get up against this.
Okay.
And you look up at him. That's a normal eagle sound. I think most of us have in our minds America's bird, and that's really about it. That's how they sound. This bird came from the Olmsted Falls area. Was actually electrocuted.
Okay.
So we flew over some high power lines, and people actually saw him flip in the air. His feet were completely burned. His story was also on our social media, and maybe we'll post that to YouTube as well. And he's made this miraculous recovery. We're gonna get him out back into the wild before mating season, so he can meet back up with his wife.
Good. How old do you think?
Adult.
Okay.
And here's all that we can tell you: over 5, because he has a white head.
That's all you can tell.
Yep.
Okay.
So when they are young, which I'll show you, they are one color, all brown. As they age, and once they turn 5, they get that white head and white tail.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to be quiet. I don't know if we can get up there. Can you see if we can get him on there? Go ahead. You do it. Go ahead and angle up.
No, I lost him.
It's okay.
There we go.
Can you see him?
Yeah. That's it. You got him.
We got him? Look how big he is.
And loud.
Very loud.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
That's amazing.
And we can take a really nice look here. At some of these guys. And I'm gonna apologize now for Juno's enclosure because he's just finishing the molt. Where he's been losing his feathers. But any Harry Potter fan will know.
I don't know how to do this. Hold on, let's see if we can get him in there. I don't know. Go ahead. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Can you see him?
Juno the snowy owl. Look at
that face. Look at that face. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Missy.
Absolutely.
And then you have all the info up here as well, which is really helpful to our viewers that are not familiar. So there we go with info. So I didn't know that we had snowy owls
in this area.
So close to here.
Yeah, they're in the Arctic. They do follow the food and come down here. So we have like these eruptions every couple of years where they come down. He came down into the steel mills in Cleveland with a broken wing several years ago. So that is why he's here with us.
Okay. Do you want to show him anybody else? We'll pause.
Yeah, we'll pause.
So Missy's right over here, but I want to turn around and show you this. These two amazing babies. Here, let's see if we can zoom in.
These two are barred owls, and they are both retired, so they don't go out on programs anymore. They do still teach, though. They still educate, and they get out weekly at the very least to get weighed, and they teach our volunteers how to handle as well. They have paid their dues, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. They're so quiet. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi there. I hope I got him on there. I think I did.
Yeah,
I think I did. I think I got him. Hi. They're like, what's going on? Oh, you're so sweet. Okay.
All right, we are back. And we are back with Lila and her friend, Maverick. Lila, would you be willing to talk a little bit about him? Disclaimer, Maverick is eating, and so what raptors eat is not always the most pleasant thing. Maverick does enjoy chick and mice, which Lila will be feeding him, but we'll keep it at a distance. You don't have to see it too close. Lila is one of our amazing volunteers. She's been with us how long now?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. All right. Tell us about Maverick.
So Maverick is one of our peregrine falcons. He's one of our educational ambassadors. He is currently in training still, which is why he is eating on the glove. He does not currently attend programs. He was found. How long has he been with us? It's been a bit.
2019.
2019, damn. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, what we thought the cause of his injury was possibly either losing a territorial fight. He has limited flight, so he is not able to fully fly away. Peregrines are some of the fastest animals in the world, and it is incredibly important that their wings are intact in order to fly in the way they need to catch their prey. So he also has some chronic issues with his feet, which is why he is still with us and will be as an educational ambassador. Hey, buddy. A little bit excited there. You gonna use your feet? No.
That's actually important. That's called baiting. And birds do that. Maverick does it quite often. It's part of his species. It's just a very high energy bird. Their metabolism is super high. And baiting is just something that birds do when they jump off the glove. So.
Yeah. Good to cover. Okay.
Thank you, Lila. And
thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
So
we just got done with lunch.
Yeah, you just finished, and be thankful you didn't have to see it.
Oh, tell us.
It's okay.
I know.
So Maverick has chronic feet issues, as Lila was talking about. He's very prone to something called Bumblefoot, and it's a lot of his just injury and disability. So we do put this special cream on his feet daily, and as he's nipping Lila, that's not very nice.
He's not always the biggest fan of it.
And it just keeps his feet very moist and healthy.
Oh, you are being probably the most dramatic I've ever seen you be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course
the
the
camera's
camera.
on.
Yeah, the camera's on.
And a
that's
stranger.
right.
And a stranger.
Almost there. Okay. It's not that big a deal.
Good
There we
job.
go. Good boy.
Much
Good
better.
job.
Tiny bit more for the
That
underneath.
is so good.
Yep. There we go.
It's okay.
And then I have a treat for you afterwards.
Almost there.
Putting up with that. Thank you, buddy.
Look at that. Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
Minimally gory snack.
Go
And
ahead.
introduce yourself.
Yeah, who are we
please,
speaking
Nancy.
with?
Hi, I'm Nancy Ryapel. I'm
Hi,
with
Nancy.
the Medina Raptor Center, and we are talking here with Quill, who is a
It's okay. Take 2
Let's
seconds.
start over.
Take 2 seconds.
Quill is an
Well-
American.
I distracted her. So here we are. Go ahead.
This is Quill. He's an American kestrel, and Quill is a female. And kestrels are interesting because the male and female look different from each other. The males have a lot more blue on them, and the females are just a little bit more with brown. And Quill came to us from a transfer from another facility, and Quill was what they call a human imprint. And when birds are imprinted, they can't live on their own in the wild. So he is now a permanent resident, or she is a permanent resident, and adapting very well to our new accommodations. We've only had her a couple of months now.
Look how beautiful. We're so close. I can't believe I'm within a foot.
I know.
So, that's wonderful. How long have you volunteered here?
I've been here 7 years.
Okay.
And I
Thank you
love it.
so much for helping. We really appreciate it.
Yes, well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right,
It's
we
very
appreciate
rewarding, and I love the birds and love doing something for nature
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
keeping things.
And thank you for helping Missy, because
Oh.
we all need that kind of help, you know.
And she's just the greatest.
She is.
Just
She
the
is.
greatest.
I'm
Couldn't
glad
ask
she
for a
didn't-
better
I'm glad
boss.
she didn't hear it. Thank you so much for helping.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you for coming
You're
in.
welcome. Absolutely. You guys are not going to believe this. Look at our very special guest. Look how close we're going to get.
We're going to look at the camera, remember?
Come on. Oh, you're focused on me and my shiny?
So Ember came to us in 2017. She was found in a landfill in Greentown, Ohio, and unable to fly. But part of the reason she's looking at you is because you're talking. The cause of her injury, she actually has limited vision. She's blind in one eye and impaired vision in the other, so she tends to zero in on like a sound since she can't
Sure.
see super well.
What you doing?
Tracking my sister in the jingling of her
Yeah.
charms, but she
Wow.
is a Rufus morph.
Look at that head turn. Wow.
Let me show off. Yep.
Look at you. That is something.
There we go.
I think that could be the cutest bird here.
Now you owe her $1.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a swear jar when you
She's
say
so
she's
cute.
It's when she says she's cute or say she's baby, because she is actually fully grown.
Okay.
They will not get much. They don't really get much bigger than this. And she's a female, so females are on average about 30% larger than the males. But she only weighs about half as much as your cell phone.
Wow. And what was her story?
So she was found in a landfill in Greentown, Ohio in 2017.
Okay.
At the time, she was thin, dehydrated, and unable to fly.
Got it.
Through her rehab, what we realized is the cause of her injury is actually her eyesight is damaged. She is blind in one eye and partially blind in the other. And if you get a close look at her face, you can actually see one of her pupils is deformed.
Okay.
So
I missed that part because I'm just so absolutely fascinated.
Yep. So that's why she tends to like really track some of the sounds.
Yeah.
She's a rufous morph screech owl. We do have a gray morph as well. They're two primary colors. This is the slightly rarer of the two.
Wow. Look at that face.
Yeah.
And we can go really close.
Yep.
Unbelievable. And I do want to say hi, baby. Oh, wow. Absolutely incredible. Missy, where are we headed? What do we have here?
This is Ash. He's our other eastern screech owl. So unlike Ember, he is a gray morph, which is slightly more common than the rufous morph. When did he come to us?
It was, oh gosh,
I haven't
when
handled
I
him in a
was here, it was
while.
the second, like 21,
Yeah.
2021, 2022.
It's not too long.
He has a
Metacarpal wing injury. So he had a fracture around like the wrist area of his wing, and it healed flexibly, which basically means when he's trying to fly and take off and do that downstroke with his wings, it actually will be bent back by the pressure, so he can't get the lift he needs to be fully successful in the wild. Yeah, since he stays here with us, he lives with Ember, and they also work to foster sometimes when we get in baby screech owls.
Look
So
at that.
go and teach them how to actually be the birds that they should be.
Yeah.
And Ash is an incredible foster. The first time we gave him babies, he was actually tearing off little chunks of food and feeding them, because not all fosters will do that. And he was feeding them his own food. He would drop weight when we got fosters because he would feed them some of his own food to make sure that they were getting what they needed.
That is absolutely fascinating. I want to thank both of you young ladies because I think it's really important for youth to be involved in these things, you know. And me as an older person now, I always worried about who's going to carry the torch. And you young ladies are going to do that for us. And we greatly appreciate it. So I speak for all of us. And we want to thank you both so much.
Honestly, being here is the highlight of my weeks.
Thank you
Always.
so much.
I love it here.
Thank you. We do appreciate you so much.
The volunteers would absolutely agree with you.
We're on. So I started. So we decided to come back in because we wanted to do a recap. And I can't believe that I was around such amazing, gentle, fantastic wild animals. Thank you so much for allowing me and all of them. Let me move this over a little bit. Thank you so much for having us. And this was, I want to tell you, I want it to be first of many. So Missy started, let me straighten this out. Missy started a YouTube channel, and if you go if you go into YouTube, just type in the search box Medina, Medina, Raptor Center, all separate words, and you'll find it. I ask you to please go there today after viewing this video and please subscribe for her. I want to raise awareness of her, not only her channel, but what she does here. So can you tell them again, please, where to go online? And then also if you have different thresholds of donations listed, like if so, also, I don't want to overtalk, but also during holidays, I'm impossible to buy for, and I would prefer someone out there that says, I don't want to get someone a random gift card that they won't use or something that they don't appreciate. Can you give them the ability to have something printed or like
Absolutely.
Could you do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Our sponsorships are a really nice package. I encourage you as well as to, like, when it comes to giving, give the right thing. Don't get a gift card. Even if it's not here, find a charity of your choice.
It's true.
And just make a donation in someone's name. Even if you don't have to tell them about it. I mean, it's really incredible. So we have a lot of different options, and our sponsorships are great. It's a nice certificate. probably should have pulled out a packet, but
That's okay. We will the next time.
so and a lot of it's on our website at medinaraptorcenter.org, and a sponsorship you can do hawks, you can do owls. Our songbirds are a little bit less if you're looking for a smaller amount to give. So yeah, it's all right in there.
Fantastic. I think it's been an amazing day, and I just have to thank you for not only your never-ending friendship and sticking with me through everything, but also for the amazing work that you do. It touches that place in my heart.
It does. And I think I'd love to take a quick opportunity to say thank you for you for coming out, of course, and for helping with this journey, and also to our volunteers. And we're always looking for volunteers, but these people are incredible, absolutely incredible.
The very few that I had the opportunity to meet today, I truly, magnificent is all I can say. Hearts of gold, and to see youth,
absolutely,
that meant the world.
Absolutely,
that meant the world.
They're going to do great things. They do great things.
Absolutely. So I guess that's it. We'll kind of cut it there. I'll put in the description box for all of you, I'll put the information for the Medina Raptor Center, and also, the contact information. I'm definitely going to come out again.
Yes.
And we talked about, doing, maybe a thank you event for the volunteers here. So me and Jeremy would love to do that for all of you. And my donation from my mom today, I know will go to good use, and my small donation, use it for whatever you want to use it for here. So I know it's expensive. So thank you all so much for joining us.
Maybe we'll do a Cracker Barrel trip.
Yeah, we could do a Cracker Barrel trip. You know how I love their gift shop.
We're the worst.
We're the worst when we go to Cracker Barrel, because they serve, well, I guess I could say glob of butter. Did I order a glob of butter?
Once, like 100 times. Yeah.
So when the lady came, I said, can I have a glob of butter? And she said, oh, what? And Missy looks at me and goes, a glob of butter? And I'm like, yeah, it's like a ball of butter. And then in the gift shop, there was a snowman. Do you remember the snowman door thing?
I have a picture.
There was a snowman door breeze thing.
So the air doesn't get through.
And I put it on as a scarf. And the lady came over and she goes, that's not a scarf, it's a door thing. And I go, oh. But I already knew that. Yeah. And then there was a snow globe that nobody wanted that I said I had to have, but I asked it if they had it in a larger size.
Yes. There was like fireflies in
a jar. And then I asked her how it worked. Yeah. And she said, you put a battery in it.
We're horrible.
We're terrible. So thank you so much.
Love
thank
you.
I love you too. We love you all so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.